What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Rob Stuart and I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. So in my last video, I shared that over the past month, I've switched up my carnivore diet. I've made some revisions and it's pretty radically different. It might even be vegan. In today's video, what I want to do is give you guys a what I ate today and share with you guys the philosophy, the macros, and all the details behind my new dietary approach that's working so amazingly for me. Stay tuned. Okay, good people. If you like this content, please like it, please share it, please subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you do not like it, just skip or write a negative comment. Actually, write a negative comment because then it's kind of funny. Alrighty then, so this is pretty exciting. I am starting off the day with a matcha green tea latte with almond milk. This almond milk is sugar free and there is no extra classic or sugar added to this thing. As you guys know, the matcha has been a huge staple of mine throughout my whole healing process. It's one of my most favorite ways to start the day. The morning is meant for hydration, elimination, and just getting stuff out of your body and getting the energy flowing. So, green tea latte first thing in the morning. Sometimes I'll do them at Starbucks. Sometimes I'll make them at home. Mostly at home because they're just a little cleaner. But it's been amazing over the last few weeks reintroducing the green tea matcha every morning. Feeling great. Very exciting. Few reasons why I love the matcha. It's really a simple form of caffeine that does not have any negative side effects. So it helps wake me up in the morning. It's great for the digestion and it's filled with antioxidants and free radical fighters. So it's an amazing little tea. So it's the best green tea there is. And that's why I'm starting my morning off with it once again. Oh God. Sitting in the Whole Foods parking lot. You might be wondering why I have these accessories on. We're in Phoenix. We're doing a van build, so we're working like 8 to 10 hours out in the sun every day. And yesterday I got a little sunburn, so I need to cover up today. Covering the neck, covering the arms. These are cycling gear, really. Climbing and cycling gear. High UPF and also keep you cool. But this is the most welcome addition to the new diet and is one of the things I miss most on a carnivore diet and would drink celery juice once in a while. This is celery, cucumber, lemon from Whole Foods and green juice. When you get the right combo for yourself, is a seriously skin health magic food. I will be drinking a ton of green juice moving forward. I missed it. Drinking it feels great and I love you guys. Bye. Blueberries. You guys have not seen me eat these in quite a while because I haven't really been eating fruit. But with my new approach and keeping my carbs at or under 100 per day, adding some antioxidant rich berries to my diet has been an explosion of delicious taste. Blueberries are definitely my favorite. Blackberries are number 2. I'm not the biggest fan of raspberries. Love me some strawberries. What's your favorite berry? Leave it down below in the comment section. I've missed you, berries. I've missed you a lot. And starting off with mushrooms. Next thing we're gonna do is add some zucchini. And the veggies are frying up in this delicious high-end olive oil. You can get this pretty much everywhere. Next up, added a little onion for some flavor. Very small amount though. So eggs were a staple of mine as a carnivore. They do my body awesome. They are a daily habit for me. Minimum, I'm doing 4 to 12 eggs a day, honestly. I love them. I eat a few raw. It makes a big difference. Oh, and don't forget the salt flakes for flavor and electrolytes. Boy, am I super excited to eat this. And there it is in all of its glory and wisdom and beauty with a perfectly delicious wooden bowl made from bamboo. We got this, plus this, equals this. Delicious as well. So it's black olives, sauerkraut, sauerkraut juice, mushrooms over cucumber, olive oil, sea salt, a little bit of pepper, ground beef. Yeah. So here's something I've been focusing on over the past month too. Really making a conscious effort to eat a lot of salmon. Grilled salmon feels so good in my body. I like it a lot better than red meat. I like it a lot better than turkey, chicken. So eggs and salmon are kind of my two favorite things right now as far as caloric intake sources. And I just got some mixed veggies, salted up, a little bit of olive oil. And that'll be probably the other thing that's the most different about the diet, going from carnivore to the new Rob Stuart 2.0, is a lot of salmon instead of beef. So first of all, what I'm doing with my macros, the only macro I'm really paying attention to and staying organized around is my carbohydrate intake. I'm keeping my carbs right at 100 or under. What I have found for me is that when I'm in ketosis, when I'm on the carnivore diet, when I'm on the keto diet and I'm in deep ketosis, my body feels pretty good. My mind feels really great. My hormones feel awesome. But when I add just the right amount of carbohydrates for me, which is around 100 or slightly under, I go to the absolute next level. I get all of the glucose and all of the energy from it. I get just power in my workouts. I get some juice going onto my brain and some instant energy, which feels lacking on keto and carnivore for me through the carbohydrates. But the carbohydrates are still low enough that it's a fat and protein-based diet. It doesn't make the issue with too much fat and too much carbohydrates in the diet happen at all. So it's the best of both worlds. I'm getting fiber, I'm getting all the plant nutrients that work really well for me, and I'm even able to eat some fruit, which is really awesome. I love my fruit. I'm having more energy, and at the end of the day, all I really have to do is pay attention to where my grams of carbohydrates are. After about 5 days of chronometering, it was very natural and very easy. I don't have to check my macros at all right now. I just eat what I want when I'm hungry. I stop when I finish, and my macros end up being perfect. For me, I gravitate towards protein and fats, and this amount of carbohydrates, 100 grams or under, is just absolutely perfect for me. If you are sitting on the crapper in the morning and you're not enjoying yourself, it's like a challenging experience. You sweat, you fret, you have stomach pains, then you're doing it wrong. If that's going on, really check in with your diet, because you want your poops to feel good. When you have a healthy digestion, you can sit on the toilet, you barely push, it all comes out, you wipe, there's not much to wipe up, it doesn't smell horrible, and then it's over. It should be easy and it should feel good. My poops are now feeling really good. I love it when my poops feel good. So one of the things that has helped this dietary approach be better digestionally for the exit part of the diet, if you remember my last video when I was kind of giving the negatives about the carnivore diet, the part of the digestion where the poop was actually leaving your body on carnivore wasn't the best. By adding a bit more carbohydrates from plants, my fiber has gone way up. And now I'm pooping like a normal human being again, and it feels really good. It's made the whole elimination process much smoother, much easier, much more beautiful, much more elegant, and much more enjoyable. And the light addition of fruit, man, just a few berries, a handful of berries, maybe an apple here and there, has made a huge difference. I've stuck to the carnivore foods that work really awesome for me, the eggs, the beef, the chicken, the salmon, the turkey, the well-sourced meats, if you will. The fats that work great for me, the olive oil, the MCT oil, the tallow, the duck fat, the pork fat. Man, those things really do my hormones well. But what I've added in is all of the plant-based foods that I know from phase 2 work really good for me. And I hate to be a broken record, but phase 2 is the most important part. Through phase 2, I learned, hey, I can do celery, I can do lettuce, I can do mushrooms and apples and carrots and some sweet potato, and lots of different vegetables work really good for me. I've added those vegetables back in, I've added the fruit in that works for me, and the only, really I'm paying attention to 2 macros. Earlier in the video, I totally lied. I'm paying attention to my carbs. I keep that sucker under 100 or at 100. And that's really the main focus. But I do notice my protein, and I know that I feel good. I feel best. I feel my freaking best when my macros are this. 100 grams of carbohydrates or slightly less, like 90, 85 grams of carbohydrates. As much fat as I feel like. I don't even pay attention to it. Just eat as much fat as I freaking like. And then my protein at 160 to 200 grams of carbs. If I hit those two macros, my digestion, my hormones, and my mental strength and focus is off the charts. This diet is definitely making me feel much better than the carnivore diet. The carnivore diet absolutely improved the issues that I was having on my cleansing detox vegan diet. But again, you got to figure out what works best for you as an individual. The best way to do that is to do some type of elimination process, or better yet, phase 2. Phase 2 you can find in the 3 Phases workbook, holistichealthactivation.com. For those of you who are looking to get a hold of me to become your eczema coach, there's a link in the description box for that. The 3 Phases workbook is at holistichealthactivation.com. There's a link down in the description box for that as well. Instagram. On Instagram, they call me the Stuart, Rob Stuart. My parents gave me the name of Rob Stuart, but Instagram wouldn't let me, so I put a Stuart, Rob Stuart. Let's connect on Instagram. It's actually really rad. I'm putting up a lot of information with a bit more detail. I can do one topic and go really detailed into it sometimes, and I think that's the advantage of Instagram. Sometimes these videos are a bit ambiguous and cover big topics and they're general, but sometimes you can get a little more detail on the Instagram. Let's connect there. What do you say?